Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are coming in from the world. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm so glad to be here. We're going to be discussing so many things, but just a minute, please. Hello, everyone. Good evening. So glad to be here. This is CV Coach here. Thank you so much for your love, your patience. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. I don't know what time of the day it is for you now, but thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate your presence here. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, Oro Vista, thank you so much for coming in. Angel Ruth channel, thank you very much. Libage Man channel, Libage channel, thank you so much for the prayer. You said this is real love, hosts, and I salute you for you have the heart of Christ. Thank you for sharing your hearts to all, especially to the needy. I mean, the Spirit of our Lord Jesus shines Koreans more at you that you may not get tired of helping people and continue to inspire others in doing your ministry. God blesses you more. Thank you very much for that. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. Thank you so much. We've got some people watching us on Facebook, and then some people are watching us on YouTube. I want to say thank you so much, and I welcome everyone for being here. You know, there's a new comment here. Healthy Living with Deborah. Greetings, everyone. Thank you so much. Healthy Living with Deborah. Thank you so much for coming in. Raisy's Kitchen, thank you very much for coming in. I'm so glad to have everyone here. Now it's been wonderful. It's just been great, you know. But today I'm just going to be sharing all the works that we've done in the past. I'll say 2 years now, you know. And but we actually started uh, a lot of charitable works, you know, in the last 1 year. Been actively involved in helping people both in Nigeria and the Philippines. You know, that's what we've been doing. Now, we first of all we set up a charity in Nigeria, just registered the charity in 2019, known as Nosazoris Foundation. I'm trying to still get the charity out. Now, what we did with that charity was that when we set it up, we had nobody, we had no sponsor. You know, we just started it and say, you know what, this is one of the ways that we can help people. Let's see how we can get people to uh, find out people who are in need and find a way to help them. And that was how we started this charity. It was nice, kept on going in the things that we do. And as we started the charity, we now found that more people are in need of what we were doing. You know, more people are in need of what we're doing. We just didn't want to say, okay, send money to people and that is all they do. No, we wanted to find a way to help people. We wanted to find the best way that we could support people. And then I started my YouTube channel. So in my YouTube channel, I found that the more that I was going on YouTube, I was making new friends, the more I began to realize that some people are on YouTube not because they want to they are content creators, but some people are using YouTube as a means of feeding their family, helping themselves. You know, it wasn't really easy. This is the banner of the charity. Uh, okay, I'll have to find another one. No, it wasn't really easy at first. You know, getting to meet people because when you go online, you meet different sorts of people. You know, sometimes some people they are there to just collect the money from you. They are not really truthful about uh, what is going on in their lives. Some people are nice. Some people will tell you, you know what, I'm not really in need of finance. This is my situation at this time. But some people are online just to like, you know, they could do different things just to collect money from you, you know. No, so what we did was that we started looking for more people that we want to help. But the main work about charity is this, you know, is not really helping. Just a minute, please. Just a minute. Jennifer Jackson, sorry, mega shout out to you. So you see, when it comes to charity, the main work is not giving something or giving help to somebody. The main work is really finding out if the person needs the work, needs the help. That's the main thing. I'm sorry to say that. But if the person really needs the help, because sometimes when you're setting up a charity, different people will come in with different needs and tell you, I'm hungry, I have a problem, my father this, mother that, I need this, I need that. But they might not be truthful, because sometimes people want to take advantage of you, even as you're trying to help those who are in need. So what I did was this. I started carrying out research and looking for genuine people who really needs the help, you know. So, and that was how, the more I went looking for people who really need the help, the more I found out that there are people out there who need the help, but there are also people out there who are trying to help people, and there are people out there who are trying to make sure that they swindle some people, or defraud people. So there are fraudulent people out there. So the more I checked, the more I found that yes, there were people who needed it. There were some people who don't need it. There were some people who were fraudsters, who were out to help people. You see, the reason why I do what we do is this. I believe that as a child of God, or even if you're not a child of God, if you're not a Christian, as an individual, you must have somebody in your heart that you help. You must have somebody uh, that you render help to. Every time you read about uh when we read about the oh, I'm coming to it. Oh my god. Oh, thank God. No. Hello everyone. Can everyone hear me? Sometimes when you read about the story of the Good Samaritan, you find that when something happened to the Good Samaritan, every other person, the preacher and the teachers and everybody walked past on the other side. But this Good Samaritan took this man, took him to the inn, and make sure that he was good, he was saved, and so that he can help him. So that was how we started the charity. And with that, my focus was, okay, let me find a way to make sure that when we help people, they genuinely receive the help. So the first set of people that we helped was a young girl, which I'm going to be playing the video. I'll play the video halfway, then I will stop and then talk about them, So let me get the channel ready, So the first set of people that we helped was a young girl who was in a secondary school. And the young girl, it was when I saw them in Nigeria, the mom sells yams, and then the mom pushes wheelbarrow. So I noticed that when elder children go to school, this young girl does not go anywhere. She's just home, So I was wondering why, what was going on. So in the process of checking what was going on, I now found that the parents do not have the money to help the girl. And that was what really happened. So with time, we started finding a way to be able to help this child. And that was how we begin to sponsor the child in school. Because when someone does not have that education is the key. It's not that education is going to make you successful, but at least education will be able to expose you to the world. But you see, so in the process, I'm going to be showing you different videos. In the process, as we were doing what we were doing, that's how we started with this young girl. But we had to be careful, because there are so many fraudsters out there. There were people who called us, I need money, I'm going to commit suicide, I need money to eat, and the money is not much. We'll give to them, but we don't hear from them again. We don't really know them. But with time, we started investigating. Not everybody can just tell us, I need money, I need to put my rent together, that we support. No, we don't do that. Because the thing is this, there are people out there who needs it. who really need the help. Not everyone out there is out to make sure that you are okay. So there are some people out there who are there to make sure that you don't get anything at all. They will make sure that the money that you're saying you're making, they will take it and then use it for anything. So we're very, very careful. But you see, where you pay more money is when you are not trying to do your research to find the places or find the people that you need to help. That's where the main money comes in. Because what you need to understand is this: as you're searching for people you want to help, that's how people are searching for people they want to defraud. So it was a two-way, but we just had to do it. So this young girl, we noticed that everybody was in school, but she wasn't in school. She couldn't go to school. She couldn't meet up with her education. And then I now went to do my research. I found out from the parents that the money that this child needs was just nothing. Mega shout out Libedge channel. Thank you so much for coming here. The money that the child needs was not up to $10 for her school. In fact, let me just say $20, £20 for the school. I'm using pounds because I live in UK. £20 for school. But we're able to raise a sizable sum of money for these parents so that the mom can live. Now, when we chose this young girl, when I looked at the mom was so fragile, so weak, so tired, because she pushes this wheelbarrow loaded with yams. She leaves home early hours of the morning, selling the money, midday she will come back. So the young girl is there to look after the kids. But we're able to now put this young girl in a school, and that was how she started her school. She was able to leave. Now, first of all, let me share the interview that we had with this young girl. I hope I can show it to you. Let me look for it here. We had with her while they were interviewing her, and said, "What's your name? What do you want to be when you grow up?" And what she said she wants to be when she grows up. Let me pause it here now. Pause. Oh my God. Okay, pause. Let me see now. I'm coming, please. It's so interesting when you hear what she's talking about here. Where is it? Okay. It seems I can't find it, but I wish I could. But that's it there. I don't know if you can see my screen. Don't know how many people can see my screen. Okay, I don't know how many people can see my screen. But when they interviewed this young girl, they asked her, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" She said, "I want to be a nurse." That's what she said. She said, I want to be a nurse. I want to be able to help people. I don't think you can see my screen. She said, "I want to be able to help people." That was her focus. I want to be a nurse. But think about it this way. If we didn't meet her, her vision of being a nurse would have been thwarted. Maybe nothing would have happened. Maybe she would have been able to do it. But now from there, we now went on and met this family in the Philippines, which is where I want to play for you. Now I'm going to share the audio. They were speaking the Tagalog, which we don't really understand. But let's just hear. This is a young boy. I'll play the video now.
Teresa sa Maiba Teresa Rizal. Dito po sa may Antipolo Rizal. Ayan siya po. Yan po, may polio din po siya. May polio. Hello, dyan. Naka-NGTOs na lang din po siya sa ilong.
Okay, I don't know how many of you saw that, but that's a young family in the Philippines. The boy is 16 years, but he's epileptic. So what's happening is that every time he has a fit or he gets a fit, there is a lot of things happening to him all at the same time. So instead of him being able to look after himself, he gets this fit, he begins to convulse. He begins to convulse because why? He needs medication. He needs help. He needs support. Now he's being fed from the nose. If you notice, he's got a pipe here. You know, if you notice, he's got a pipe in there, which is the pipe that runs from his nose. So the food is blended for him to eat. So without the blending of the food, he can't eat because he's epileptic. He can't chew. Now they live in the mountains, as the sister said. They live in the mountains, or the mother or the sister. They live in the mountains, and while in the mountains, they've got so many issues there. The sister will have to learn how to look after the child. So in other words, if I play the video one more time, I'll play it again, then we'll stop. That's it.
Dito po sa tube,
You
yan po
see,
sa may
the sister referred to the tube in the nose. Now, the tube is where the food goes into the body. I'm sure Hedy living with Deborah, if she's a medical doctor, she'll be able to tell us more about this. The food is where the food goes into the body. Now, when the food gets masticated or blended, it is passed through the pipe straight into the body. But now, listen carefully. That pipe is supposed to be changed once every month. But because they don't have money, and because of issues with money, they will have to leave the tube on for 3 months. Now, when they leave the tube on for 3 months, think about somebody using a catheter. If somebody is using a catheter, for example, and they have to change the catheter every time, if money. But I want us to look at the video once again. Let's see how it's going on now. See.
sa may ano po sa silicone na hose po. Hello. Bali yung sakit hindi po siya newborn. Bali yung sakit po niya is 11 years na rin po. 11 years na rin po siyang ganyan. 11 years na po siyang
So what happened is this, what we did was this. As a charity, I felt it was my responsibility, because you think about it, I don't know this boy, I don't know the parents, I might not meet this boy on this side of heaven at all, on this side of earth. Maybe when we get to heaven, I get to meet the child, but I don't know them. But as far as I've seen a need from somebody, I've got to do it. I've got to support someone. I've got to support this child. Because the thing is this, you might think, oh, come on, have the benefit system. Not every country in the world has got the benefit system. Not every country in the world will be able to support somebody. But what we've done is this. I just, I felt in myself, why would I be preaching the gospel? Why would I be talking to people? Why would I be in a position where I can help people and I'm not able to do it? And that's what we've done. So what we did was this. The first thing we did was that we told them that we are going to look after the child, first of all. I don't know the parents, but we can get in contact with the people. We are going to look after the child. We are going to make sure that the child is okay. Then we'll find a way to help them with the treatment. Send them money for the drugs. Send them money for the blender that they need. Send them money for it's not the amazing thing was this, the upkeep of this child is not even expensive at all. It's not. Now, but let me take your mind somewhere else. You see, sometimes when people are talking about charity, they think about charity involvement as a means of donating money. It can be a great way of helping, especially when you are supporting the charity. And sometimes the charity will have to use most of the funds directly to the cause they claim to support. But sometimes, things happen in a way that people might not be able to use the money that they are getting for what they are supposed to get for. But no, we don't do that. We don't do that. And so, number one, if you're thinking of, well, I'm going to get there so that I can tell you ways that you can support us or join us if that's your intention. But I believe that whenever I'm doing something, God gives me the ability to be able to do something, to be able to help somebody, you know. So, okay, Oro Vista said the language they spoke is from the Philippines and Dano. Yeah, yeah. We don't understand the language, but we're able to just like walk around it. But let's hear more about what this lady is talking about.
Yung sakit po niya na una-una nagka-epilepsy. Tapos netong 2017 po, na-hospital po siya dahil po sa hindi paginto po ng kanyang
Okay.
GTOs na po siya. Dati po siya sa bunganga lang po siya kumakain. Ngayon po sa GTOs na lang po siya kasi yun po ang kailangan po niya para po makakain na maayos. Hindi na po kasi siya marunong umuya, lunok lang po siya ng lunok. Hello, Dada. Hello.
So those are the tubes that, let me go back again. Those are the tubes that the child uses for the food. So what we did was that we got some tubes for them, decided to take care of the child's food stuff. Let's see what we can do. We can't do it alone. But the reason why I'm showing this is just to say, man, I want to say thanks so much. So yeah, he has epilepsy. Yeah, he's got epilepsy. Yeah, and it looks like a chronic epilepsy. That's what he's got. So those are the tubes that he uses to feed, and that's what we've been able to see how we can provide for them. So we've been just helping them. But recently, they called us and said he needs a kind of a bed, a kind of comfortable bed that he needs. It's not that an expensive bed per se. It's not that an expensive bed per se. It's just a bed that's a kind of bed that is comfortable for him. And when I looked at the amount for the bed, it's not that much. So we told them, okay, we'll take care of it. We'll help you. So those are the tubes that he uses. Then another set of people that we will help. Now, you might be wondering, why the Philippines? Why didn't we do it somewhere else? We'll have to do BG host, just listening. Okay. I'm trying to think, or what you mean by BG host. You can message me, So so what we did was this, we've got in contact with the people. The people we are working with them to make sure that the child is comfortable. Now, another set of people that will help. I'm just going to bring that up now. Okay. Now you notice on the banner that I have on the screen, these are some of the recipients of the people that we've helped. Some we feed them, like every Saturday, working with another charity in the Philippines, we provide milk to babies. So provide milk for parents to look after their kids. So every Saturday on the other channel, Just Two Moves, we do live stream where we provide milk so that parents can come in and take milk for their baby through one of the charity arms that we are working with in the Philippines. Okay, so now this is the little girl here. I couldn't get her video out. That's the little girl I was talking about here, and these are the siblings. So she, as small as she is, she will need to stay home and look after these ones while the mom goes to hawk food or get food. And then this is when she received the fees for the quarter. Is every 3 months. It's every 3 months that we do it. Then this man here had stroke. Let's play it now so that you can listen to it. So for this man, he had stroke. He had stroke. Now he's a married man, but no child. He hasn't got any children. So he has stroke, nobody to look after him. So what happened is this: the wife looks after him, but the wife needs to get money or go work for food. So what she does is this: she goes to people's houses, wash their clothes, then possibly iron them, and then they pay her for the time that she spends there. But what happened was that when she goes out of the house to look after the man, that she goes out to uh, the kind of wash clothes. Before she comes back, the man would have defecated on himself, or defecated on himself. He would have pulled on himself. He would have vomited. No food, because there's no one to look after him. So what we did was this: we looked at it and said, what's the best way that we can help this couple? If we give them money, it's not going to help them. You know, it's not going to help them in any way, because by the time we give them money, the man has the woman has sorry, the man has got stroke. You see him here, he's lying on the bed. We can't help him. So what we did was this: we said, okay, why don't we set up a business for the woman, so that the woman can walk in close proximity to her husband? And that was what we did. Vivian Shell Charity Group, thank you so much. That Vivian Shell is one of the people we are working with in the Philippines, in getting to meet those people. You know, just the little boy that I showed now, she was the one that introduced the boy to us. She's one of the people that we're working with, you know. Now, for this couple, we had to now set up a business for this woman, so that the woman can be doing her business and be looking after her husband while she's doing what she's doing. And that was where we were really happy. We were able to now raise a sizable sum of money for the woman, you know, and the woman now began to work and look after the husband. Now, you're going to notice something about the man. He's lying down here now. That was when they were giving him, the first time they were giving him the stuff. Now, look at this place where he is now. If you look at his leg, look at his leg here, you find that his leg is all white. You see, it's all white. So what the woman did was this, you know, what the woman did was that the woman now took some money. She now started her market, and she started her business, because that's what we do in our charity. I believe in empowerment. That's what our charity do. We believe in empowerment. We believe in making sure that people do not just ask us for money, but we want to find a way to empower them, to make sure that they are okay. There's no need for me giving you money, and then when I give you money, then you now find that you're really doing the money comes, and then the money is going to finish. Because what happens is this: when money is given to you, you spend it if you don't have plans for the money. Okay, so what we did was that we gave her the money, she put some in the bank, and she started her business. I think that's a brilliant idea. That's a very, very brilliant idea. You know, she started up the business. So while she was looking after the husband, looking after herself, starting off her own business, some little money was in the bank, yielding some little interest for her. So she was able to eat. So if you look at it, it's a brilliant idea. Very, very brilliant idea. Now you'll be wondering who is giving us this idea. I'll tell you the person as we're getting on, you know. She's here now. Reggie's Kitchen is here. Reggie's Kitchen is really helping us, you know. Because I'll say Reggie's Kitchen is our financial advisor, if I have to say that, because we'll discuss, we talk about a lot of things, and she will now say, okay, you know what, this is how we need to do it. Because the thing is this: we needed to sustain the family. So now, if you look at this man's leg now, he's all white. So what they did was they took some money and started using traditional means to make sure that the man is well again. So if you look at the video the first time, you know, I can just take it back a little bit to this place. If you look at it the first time, when they gave him the money, he was just there on the bed. Look at the wife. You can see the face. The wife is not looking happy. But after they received the money, you'll see a lot of difference. You see, the man now looks more out of the bed. The wife is looking happier. And what we do is this: when we send the money to them, we find a way to monitor it, in the sense that we don't just want to give you money and say, okay, we've given this person money. We monitor it, in the sense that if they need help with developing a business plan that will help them, we do it. And that's what we've been doing. And that's how we've been doing it. So I'm going to show you more people. And that's one of the people that we helped in Nigeria, just as the one that we helped in the Philippines. That was one of the people that will help. But let's go on. I won't take much of your time. Now, that's the little girl that we are supporting in education. That's the little girl. I wish I could get her video so that, sorry, my cat, come on, Charlie. Sorry about that. It's my cat, so that you get to see the little girl and hear what she said um, um, about what she wants to be in the future and what she wants to be able to achieve. It's such a wonderful thing when you see things like this happen. It's so touching. Let me see if I can share my screen uh, to the video that we did with the little girl. Let me see how a video film. Let me see desktop. Okay. Sorry, downloads. That's the girl there. I hope. Oh, I don't know if you can see.
What is your name? What class are you? What is the name of your school? Do you like going to school?
Yes.
What subject do you like most?
Maths.
When you grow up, what would you want to be?
Nurse.
Okay, so that's one of the people that we. I hope you heard her. She said, "I like to go to school. I'm happy, but when I grow up, I want to be a nurse." She said she wants to be a nurse. So what our charity, what we intend to do is that we're going to sponsor this little girl all the way from now till she finishes primary school and when she gets into the secondary school. Let's see how we can help her because one day she's going to be a nurse to treat somebody who is ill. That's the plan. So where exactly are we taking her to? One day she's going to be able to support somebody who will be in need. That's just our main plan. So that's what we are doing. So back again, that's the little girl there. You just saw her interview now, you know, where she spoke about what she wants to do, how she wants to become a nurse in the future. You know, it's just amazing. But but let's we've got more to show you. Wonderful. Now with this one, now with this lady, this particular one that came, like I told you, our charity is more into empowerment. We want to be able to empower people. We want to be able to support people and help people. Because the thing about it is this, like what I'm discussing with Vivian Shell now. Vivian Shell is here. Our next move with the family in the Philippines is to find a way to set the sister up with something that she can do while looking after the brother. Maybe open up a store where open something for her so that she does not rely fully on the charity. So what we did with this lady was this. She's in Nigeria. She came up with a plan. She's got 4 kids with her, but she's got good skill to make business, to do something. So we put some money together. We asked her for her business plan. She told us we put some money together and then we gave it to her to start off her business. Now, people will say, but don't you people get something back? We do. We say, okay, well, give us plans, give us what you need to do. We might not be able to fully support everyone, but as much as we can, we believe that if they can start off somewhere, then they can take it up. So what we did for this one, these are people that are personally known to us, yeah, you know, yeah, that's it. You see now that's Mampa's Johnny just left a comment there. I'm sure you can read the comment. So what she is doing now is that as she is selling, she's able to look after her children, her daughters, and her sons to make sure that they are okay, and look after her family. She's no more relying on anybody. She's no more relying on the government. She's no more relying on people. She's now able to stand for herself. That's just part of the things that we are doing with this particular charity. So you see, most of the things that we do is just to find a way to make sure that people are self-dependent. I think I should use the word self-dependent. We don't want anybody to rely on the charity. We want you to be able to stand for yourself. We want you to be able to say, you know what, I can do it myself. I can manage. So we ask for a business plan. Just like the lady who had the husband who had stroke, we were able to support her to start off something. So in the nearest future, we'll bring the lady in, we'll bring some videos in and show you the how we're able to help the lady. Now, we try as much as possible to focus on um, people who are, we focus on ladies and children, widows, we mostly focus on that, to help them. So we're able to help this lady, and she started off a stop. Now, this is not the real photograph of the people. The reason why we didn't put the real photograph is because we want to protect the people. Because sometimes, based on the region that they live, people might go and attack them, knowing that they made some money. But previous photographs were the real photographs of the people, because we couldn't just use any photograph. But this particular lady, we were able to set her up, and she's now selling things, and she's happy because she's able to cook, she's able to feed herself, she's able to put food on her husband's table. While her husband is working, she is working too, and she's able to sell different things, not just all these bangles or artifacts. She sells, she's learned how to make face masks, she's learned how to make hand gel, she's learned how to weave hair, she's learned how to sell clothes. So different things that she's doing, and that's how the charity was able to raise money for her. Now let me show you some more. Okay, now you see fish in the background. I'm sure you're wondering why are we showing fish to you? What we did was this: we are building a farm in Nigeria where we've built different, like different pens. No, I don't want to call it. Let me call it pens or pools, where we are going to breed fishes. Now, in breeding these fishes, we've hired the land from somebody who lives in Germany. She lives in Germany. She's got a house in Nigeria, but she's got another big space of land. We bought a piece of land that we're going to use for this venture, but along the line, because of corruption and issues, we got into issues with the local community, and they decided to say, you know what, they're going to take the land from us. It was a long process, but at the end, they said we can't use it for what we wanted to use it for. We never mind. So we hired this piece of land for the next 5 to 10 years from this lady who lives in Germany, and we're able to build fish pen, which I'm going to show you now. Let me play it for you. So those are the fish pens that you're seeing there. So what we've done is that each of these pens will house a fish. So in other words, when they, so not fish, yeah, okay, let's say fish. Now I'll just use the example of fish. We'll house the fish, and then they'll breed the fish there and be able to take, sell, and eat. So in other words, what we've done is that we have the pens ready. The people hires or takes the pens from us. Not really hire. Some of the pens are going to be for them, while some of them are going to be for the charity. We'll be able to raise more money. But some of the pens, we give it to them. They breed the fishes, sell the fishes, eat for themselves, and have to feed also their families. Some of them they'll sell. And that's what we are doing. The reason why we are doing this is because we want to empower these people. We want to make sure that they are able to sustain themselves. They are able to help themselves. That's just what we've done. You see, sometimes when you're thinking, how can I get involved in what this charity is doing? One of the things that you can do for us as an individual is to help us raise funds. You can help us raise funds. Now, no matter what you bring in, whatever you say, this is what I'm bringing in, whatever we're going to use it for, we'll let you know. We'll give account of everything that we are doing. You can help us. You can take part in fundraising There are days like when you come into this channel, you're watching the channel, you might say, okay, I want to become a part of it. There's a link, that you can use, or you just paypal.me.cv, and that's it. So apart from donating money, you can raise funds. You can support the charity, take part in fundraising, events such as dinners, auction, merchandise sales, golf tournaments. You can raise funds for us. Another thing is to volunteer your time and talent. You can help us, you know. So in addition to giving money and getting involved in fundraising, you can also volunteer your time. You can volunteer your talent for us, you know. So sometimes, like in UK, they have food banks, homeless shelter needs. There was a time in UK some years back. It was a very cold winter, and through the support of different people, we're able to buy uh, sleeping bags and went to give to people on the streets. Sometimes we can go out and shop for people who are in homes where they can't go shopping, like elderly people. Especially at this corona period, things were really hard for some people, very, very difficult. Why some people were buying lots of tissues, we were going around trying to see how we can support and help people. Those things you can do for us. You can help us raise funds. you know you can also bring your expertise in. You can bring your technical skills in. Like, you can tell us, give us an idea of how we can raise more money, how we can help more people, of what benefit we can be for some people. Just let us know. Then also, that's the pens there, the process, of getting the pens together. So if you look at this, you find that, one, the pen has not been cemented here. Let me play it now. So you see, if you look at it, the pen in that place was still in the stage of being developed. But we don't wait for anybody. Our money is what we use in whatever we're doing. Now, so if you look at it, that's it now. So the pen has moved from just a shell. We're now developing the pen into a better pen that people can breed fishes and that we can use for the business, and also to elevate, to move the charity forward. Now, this is another person in the Philippines who benefited from the charity. This lady, she was having a birthday and wanted to surprise her, but now we knew her through her stepson, who made his videos in the farm. I was wondering, why is it that he makes his video outside, he makes his video in the farm, and when they had the little bit of rain that fell for like 3 or 4 days in the Philippines, it was really tough for us to contact him. So in contacting him, we now got in contact with him. We're able to know what the problem is. And he told us the stepmother is right there. So we're thinking, how can we support this woman? How do we support her? So what we did was this. We bought her the wares that she needs. That was how she started her cooking business. You know, So that was how she started her cooking business. So what she's doing is that she wakes up in the morning, makes some food for her family, move from place to place, and see how she can sell those food and then bring money for her family, to see how she can move the family forward. Instead of going on the street to beg, instead of living a beggarly life, she's been able to start off her life. Every time she calls me on, or she sends me a text message and say, thank you, OG, thank you so much for your support. But uh, I just have to do it. I don't know about you. We've got two people watching right now. I don't know about you. I don't know how you feel when you watch all these things I'm showing you. But look at this now. That's how she started. Okay, yeah, that's another recipient of the things that we do. What we did for this lady was this: we found out that she could design bags. She's got special skills to design bags. So just like the lady in the Philippines that we help in getting cooking wares, uh, burner, and everything, we found that this lady could design bags. So what we did was we looked at her business plan, bought her a machine that she can use to design bags. And then she bought the machine and started making bags. Now, the bags that she makes, she sells. When she shares, she makes some money, and with that money, she uses it to feed her family. That's what we've been doing. Our charity is not just we. If we have to give money to everybody, we're going to be spending every time. But what we do is this: we try as much as possible. Sorry, my cat. We try as much as possible to make sure that we we support the people towards achieving a definite goal, a definite purpose. There's no need for me, uh, you know, giving the person the money. When we give you the money, you might not be able to start anything because when you eat the money, it's going to finish. But how can we support you to make sure that when we give you the money, you use the money for something good, you use it to move yourself forward? That's what we do in our charity. That's what I do. So anyone that we're helping, we always look at their business plan. How can we help you? How can we move you forward? What's the best thing that we can do for you? There's no need for me giving you fish every time. If I teach you how to fish, it's going to help you. So that's just what I do. That's what our charity do. But let's look on. So we were able to set this lady up, and she was able to start off a bad business, and that's what she's been using for her family all this while. Now, if you've got any question or anything that you want to say, please leave it in the comment box and let me know, and I will go through it, and then I'll be able to answer your question. Now, let's see. Now, this is another lady. Remember, I told you it's not the right. We're not using the image. What we did for this lady was this. Who she knows how to sell used clothes. So she decided to sell used clothes, like buy used clothes, sell out, look after herself and her husband. She hasn't got a child yet. Look after herself and her husband. But the thing was that she's a graduate. She went to university, but no job. She couldn't get a job. She couldn't get anything, and things were really difficult for them. She couldn't. So, and I said, okay, you've got a degree. Yes, in political science. She read political science in one of the universities in Africa. And when she got the degree, she came out, but she couldn't make anything with herself, and things were becoming difficult for her. Now, you know that with a female child or a female girl, or sorry, not using the word, like a female, when they need money and they can't get money, men can take advantage of them. Men can begin to use them to their advantage, because sometimes some of them go into prostitution, some of them go into drug peddling, some of them go into different things. So in helping this lady, we said, you know what, if you can sell used clothes, how much is it going to cost us to be able to set you up? What's it going to cost us to be able to help you? And that was what we did. So we put some money together for her and then gave to her. Not that much. People have said, not that much. And then she started her clothing business. Now, when she started the clothing business, we began to follow her up. Because the thing is this, giving them the money is not just enough. Like I've been saying, we follow their business plan. We make sure that their business plan is okay. We find a way to support them. Then we'll make sure that even while they are in that business, we are looking for ways to follow them up. The reason why we do that is so that these people can begin to build on the skill that they already have. That's what we did. So this lady there that you see on the screen, not the real photograph, like I told you, we're using a different photograph. We were able to now support her to start off a clothing business. She buys used clothes and she sells new clothes, shoes. But the good thing is that We've taken her out of the streets so that she does not go into prostitution, so she does not become a drug peddler or somebody used her to move drugs from country to country. No, that's what we've done. That's what I preach to many people. I can't tell everybody what to do, but I can only do what I need to do. So sometimes this period, I'm going to be working with one of the people in this stream now. We've not told her yet, but we're going to be contacting her, Jennifer Jackson. Jennifer Jackson is into makeup. She does makeup. So we'll be working with her and see how we can connect with her, if she can do like a training for some people. She does makeup and all those things. Now you don't really need to be anywhere. Anybody can be anywhere and do something for someone. But let's go on so that we see what the charity has done in our 1 year anniversary. I'm going to stop you there for a while. Let me just bring this forward so that you see it. Now, when you look at this that we are doing here, we feed people. We try and send money for feeding for people. There are people that we send money to every time, every moment, that they need food, they need shelter, they need to be in a place. But let me show you more so that you get to know. Sometimes some people call us and then we'll now have to find out what they really need. I'll find a way to. Sometimes some people might just need food to eat. Sometimes some people might just be like, they just need a place to sleep for the night. We try as much as possible to support them. But let's go on here. Now, this is a very unique case. It's a very unique case in the sense that this lady is pregnant. She's got a baby there, and she's got another baby. That lady is just someone just there. We just use this image. But we're talking about this. She was pregnant and got a baby, but she was homeless. So this was a very pathetic case, because in the first place, when we got in contact with this lady, Queen Daisy, mega shout out to you. When we got in contact with this lady, what the lady wanted was just for us to support her to eat, and we gave her money. But along the line, we now found out she's pregnant. She's a pregnant lady who needed help, and because she needed help, there was no way we could just say, okay, we're just going to give you money, eat, and then we'll leave you. No, she was pregnant, she had a baby, and she was homeless. Very, very pathetic thing. Very, very pathetic. So, in our own case, what we did was that we just said, okay, you know what we're going to do is let's see how we can raise some money for you, rent a house, and then get a place for you. Now, remember, this charity that we're doing is that it's just myself and my family that's really doing it. So we just put the money together. In the process of putting the money together, she lost the time to make payments. By the time she went to make payment for the house, they've already collected the house. So the lady was homeless. And then we now had to start looking for another place for her because she was pregnant and she was having some serious health issues with her legs, her body, because she's been sleeping rough. What they did was this: because she didn't have a place to sleep, she was sleeping in a church. So she was sleeping in the church. And while sleeping in the church, we were able to now find a way to get her out of the church and put her there. But in that process, she's been maybe bitten by mosquitoes, rough, walking without shoes. Things were really tough for her as a pregnant woman, and it wasn't good. Remember, this is a country where some people don't even go for medical treatment or go for anything at all. Things were really rough for her. Things were bad for the lady, and it was really tough. So when I saw the photograph of her legs, I was sorry for her. It's not wearing shoes now that was the issue. The problem was that she was living from church to church, and she was pregnant. So we now came up with another idea, which I'll tell you what we did here. Okay, let me take this back a little bit. You know, uh, now remember what I said. She was pregnant, she had a baby, she was homeless. That's just a lot of problem. And then we'll have to send her money for feeding. So it was really bad for her, really bad. Sometimes when you're living in a country where everything is just like everything is okay, sometimes you might get so involved in your own activities that you forget about other people. But that's not love. Love is not like that. When you have the fear of God and the love of God in your heart, you know quite well that, what, I can help people, I can be of support to people, I can be of a solution to someone. That's why I'm showing you this. I might not be able to reach the people in your own area, but you can reach your people. Why don't you become someone that can help? Or if you feel that, okay, well, you know what, I want to help people, join us. Every Saturday, I work with Vivian Shell Charity Group here. I'll just show it to you. I work with Vivian Shell and some other charity group, and where we give out milk to different people. We give out milk to different people. So in this case, when we saw this lady who was pregnant and with a baby, Raisy's Kitchen came up with a very brilliant idea. Raisy's Kitchen said, okay, you know what? Why don't we just buy a property and begin to build a low-cost home for people, which, I've only heard of that idea in industrialized country. And that was what we did here. So what we did was this. We bought, now this is not the actual photograph of the of the uh of the property we're building, but we just got this. So we're able to get, it's not really a story building, it's just a ground house. We were able to get uh a piece of land that I had some bought in 2019, the first time I started the charity. I went to Nigeria, Africa, bought the land for myself. We started building on the land so that we can use the land to house people. But we're designing the house in such a way that you don't stay too long. We don't want people staying too long in the property. So what we're doing is that we get the property. That's it. That we get the property. We bring the people in. They stay for a while, and then they will have to leave. Now you'll be wondering, where leave to where? We don't want them being comfortable staying in the place. We want to use the place in such a way that people come in, they stay, we house them for a while, they'll have to leave after some time. So we must have a plan for taking them out. So most, if you've been listening to what I've been saying, if you've not been listening, you can listen to this over again. And most of our plan is to find a way to make sure that as the person comes in, they begin to learn a trade. From that trade, we are able to now monitor what they raise. From what they've raised, we now put them in a place where they can help themselves. And that was how we started with this project. This is our project now. So we've got many projects that we are running in the name of the charity, and also making sure that things are okay. Now you'll be wondering, where do we get all this money? This is our own money. We don't ask anybody for help except they want to help us. If they don't want, okay, but it's okay. We don't have to rely on it. Remember the story of the Good Samaritan, how the Good Samaritan saw the one who was sick, who was robbed on the road. As he saw the one that was robbed on the road, what he did was this: instead of walking past the person who was sick or who was robbed on the road, this is the book of Luke chapter 10, verse 25 to 37. The Good Samaritan saw the person. The traveler had been stripped of his clothing. He was beaten and left half dead along the side. First, a Jewish priest came and walked past. Then a Levite came and walked past. But both men avoided the man. In other words, they'll look at him and say, oh, that guy must be a thief, or he must. The Levite came, walked past. Jewish priest came, walked past. But this Good Samaritan came. In the Good Samaritan doing his work, he never asked anybody for money. He took the man who was robbed to the streets, to the inn, gave them the treatment, and the man was being treated. And he paid and told them, when he comes back, if the treatment is more, he's going to take care of it. That's what we do in this charity. And we've been working with Vivian Shell too. She's right there now. I want to say thank you so much to Vivian Shell, who has been very, very supportive in what we do as a charity, you know. So she's been very, very supportive. So I want to say thank you so much to everyone who has been with us, everyone who has been supporting us all the way. You know, if you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please, please do. Vivian Share, thank you so much. You know, we are supporting you. We are supporting the people that need it. And I want to say special thank you to Raisy's Kitchen. Raisy's Kitchen has been, she's right there. Raisy's Kitchen give us all the idea. We discuss together. She will tell us, she will say, this is where we need to move the charity to now. Let's get, that was how we came in with the idea of getting the houses and getting it being done for people who really need it. And that was how we met. It was through Vivian Shell. We met this young boy, you know, that I played the video before. Uh, you saw how the mom spoke about the boy, you know, and everything that was that's going on in the life of the boy. So we are there to do what we need to do. But what I'm trying to say is this: everybody
Hello po, siya po si
can
Gilbert
do something.
Liberta, 16 years
Everybody
old.
can get involved in what we are
Siya po ay may
doing.
sakit na
You know,
cerebral
if you feel this
palsy,
is something that you
epilepsy
feel that you want
po.
to get involved in, get in touch
Nakatira
with
po
me
kami dito sa Teresa,
and
sa
let's
Maiga
find a way
Teresa Rizal.
to get in touch and
Dito
help
po
you.
sa may Antipolo
That's the young
Rizal.
boy there. He's 16 years now. I've said his story before, but you can go through again and listen to it. I want to say thank you so much to everyone who has come into this live stream today. Next week, I'm going to be here with a special guest. She's going to be talking about how you can get a job in a foreign land. How do you get a job in a foreign land? You know, that's what she's going to be talking about. You are just going to be amazed at what she's going to let us know and what we can do. You know, I want to say thank you so much to everyone who has come in here today. There are some stuff here. I'll just bring them up on the screen. Let me stop sharing. I'll bring them up on the screen. Uh, yeah, Angel Roots, Steve, Angel Roots, thank you so much for your prayer. You know, thank you very, very much for your prayer. I'm really grateful. He said, this is real love. I salute you for you have the heart of Christ. Thank you for sharing your hearts to all, especially to the needy. You know, thank you very much. Lee Beg channel, and she now gave us a prayer. Thank you very much. May the Spirit of our Lord Jesus shines Koreans more at you, that you may not get tired of helping people and continue to inspire others in doing your ministry. God blesses you more abundantly. Thank you so much, Liebeg channel. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate this. Thank you so much for coming. Raisy's Kitchen came in. Raisy's Kitchen, thank you so much. Jennifer Jackson's TV. Yes, Jennifer Jackson's TV said, yes, a lot of people are fraudsters. Yeah, there are lots of fraudsters there. Reggie's Kitchen said, yeah, too many fraudulent claims. Yes, sad. So many people are fraudsters, but we don't want to deal with fraudsters. Then healthy living with Deborah. Thank you so much. Say people love money now. Yeah, people do. A lot of people are out there who loves money. Oro Vista TV said the language they spoke is from the Philippines. Mean Daniel. Yeah, it shows that they are Philippines because we are helping them. And the little boy had epilepsy. Like I said, thank you so much. You know, and Jennifer Jackson said, wow, this is really good deeds. God bless you all. Thank you so much, Jennifer Jackson TV. I'm really glad that you're here. Uh, Vivian Share, thank you so much for bringing your theme in. You said, wait, I will ask my team to watch you live. Thank you so much for that. Then Jennifer Jackson said, host, you are doing a great job. Not just me, everybody with me is doing a great job. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Paz, uh, Johnny said, my son always wants, he said he wants to be a chef. I asked him why. He said he wants to cook good food, not just for business or to earn money, but to cook for those who can't afford to buy a good food. He said he wants to cook for those who can't afford to buy a good food. That's a very good one, you know. Queen Daisy TV said, greetings everyone. Thank you so much, Queen Daisy TV, for coming in. And there, He said, hope you get tired to help those in need. More people need people like you. Thank you so much, my past Johnny's TV. Thank you very much. I will not get tired of it. Marcel Sulemi, thank you so much, Marcel, for coming in. So glad to have you here. Thank you very, very much. But we'll keep doing what we need to do, and we'll just keep doing it and doing it better. I want to say thank you so much for everyone coming in today. This is me here. Now, if you've not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do. Then on our other channel, which is the channel that we're using for the charity, which is Just Two Moves. Every Saturday, we're going to be there, and we're going to be doing lots of things. That's our channel there, Just Two Moves. Let me put it on the screen. Yeah, every Saturday, we're going to be there helping people, supporting people, working with Vivian Share to see how we can keep doing this work. We're not going to get tired of doing it. That's just one thing. We're not going to get tired of helping people. We're not going to get tired of making sure that people get the benefit that they get. So every Saturday, if you've got somebody who is in need or who needs something, please let us know. Let them come to that channel, and then we are able to now discuss with them. We'll be answering different questions on that channel too. Every Saturday, live. We'll give you the time from the hours of 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. every Saturday. We're going to be live on Just Two Moves. Yeah. Okay, yeah, Vivian Shell said so every Saturday we're giving out free milk for babies. So if you've got somebody who will need milk for their baby, please let us know. So that's Vivian Shell there. Let me put it right there. So every Saturday there's going to be free milk for babies. So try as much as possible to join us. Thank you so much. My past Johnny's TV. We will never get tired of it. We'll do more. Thank you very much, everyone. God bless you. Have a blessed week. And remember, keep safe. Take care. And bye for now. We'll be ending the broadcast now. We just said 1 hour. Thank you so much, Vivian Shell, for coming in. I really appreciate you. Please. Thank you so much, Vivian Shell. Bye, everyone. Take care and see you in our next broadcast next week.